stand up the fight. All you gotta do is stand up. All you, fight.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All you,
In person is so much more beautiful.
you know that shit stuck with me.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the world's dopest podcast, the Marley State of Mind podcast. Down here at the Bunch of Bulls studio, as per usual. Tonight, I got my man Ronny Bando in the house.
Yo, how y'all doing tonight, man? How y'all doing?
What's going on with you, bro? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm excited to be here. You know, this is my first interview.
Yeah.
man. I'm happiest with you, my dog.
Yeah, for sure.
First time I met you, second time performing, and even you said dope artists. Everything y'all doing with the Bunch of Bulls studio,
Yeah.
the podcast. I'm tapped in. I'm truly tapped in, man.
Oh, I appreciate that, man.
Y'all got great motion going on down here.
I appreciate that, bro. No, I'm happy to have you. And, you know, I like to kick off the podcast saying how I was introduced to the artist or how I come to find the artist, the individual that we have on the set. And for you, it's just what you said. It was your second performance, unbeknownst to me until you told me that. You know, I didn't know that was your second performance. But we were down Rock Till Morning. Shout out to good folks at Rock Till Morning. Which the venue's no longer with us, which is very unfortunate.
R.I.P. RTO.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
man, for sure. That was such a great venue. Brought so many dope acts out and made so many great connections from that venue. But anyway, it was a show with Rock Till Morning, and you came on, bro. And I could tell by your demeanor, I kind of felt like you was about to kill this shit. I was like, oh, bro's about to do his shit. And then you said, I got one jam. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, yeah, he's definitely about to kill this jam's about to knock it out the park. And sure enough, you know what I mean, it hit. I heard the vocals, and I was like, yeah. And you turned up, bro. You turned the whole place up. You had everybody going. And the jam, like I said, as soon as I left there, you're probably the artist that stuck out to me the most during that time. And I was an instant fan, bro. I downloaded the track.
I appreciate that.
I downloaded the track, and then I put it on my workout playlist, man. I listen to it every morning, just about. Every morning I'm working out, it comes on at some point in time, and it definitely gets me hyped and ready to go.
It's that shit, man. I appreciate it, truly. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, for sure. And we're going to listen to that. And that's the mortuary's assistant.
The mortuary's assistant has lost his mind.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that shit's fire. So tell me a little bit about you and your musical journey, though, bro. So for you, when was the first time you started dabbling in hip hop, or not? When was the first time? Like, what was it that got you into hip hop? Was there a song? Was there a beat? Was there an artist? What got you into the world?
So, for real, it's funny as hell because in middle school we would rap battle, and it started from that, and then where I grew up. So I'm from Groveton, pretty much, and it's everybody down there everybody we'll just be we'll go down to the benches and just start spitting.
Yeah.
And it started off as just playing around, and then I was 12 or 13. 2 Chainz dropped that No Lie.
Yeah, yeah.
He dropped that based on a true story.
Yeah, that was my shit.
And I ain't gonna lie, I wrote a rap to No Lie, and I showed it to my older brother, and he's like, "Man, that shit is ass."
yeah.
Nigga killed my whole vibe.
Was he want to fuck with you like that though, just to be fucking with you? Or did he mean it? He meant that shit.
He meant that shit. He meant that shit from the bottom of his heart. He said, "Bro, I love you, but that shit is ass. Don't show nobody else that." So it's that, and that killed. That hurt my confidence.
Yeah, I bet it did.
Especially at 12, 13, that hurt my confidence. So I wasn't really fucking with it. And then my senior year of high school, my nigga Dash, shout out VOE Dash, that's my dog. He started making music again, and he started making music, and he was like, "Bro, come hop in the studio with us." So we started writing and things of that nature, and then we would skip lunch and go down to the choir room. We'd go talk to the choir director. Shout out Miss Benson.
Shout out Miss Benson for sure.
And she'll let us go into the little rehearsal rooms and record. We had the little blue snowball mic,
yep,
little school issued
the
Chromebooks.
OG joint, yeah.
Actually, I think Dash came in with a MacBook. We was recording on GarageBand. We dropped a song on SoundCloud, and our school was fucking with us. Our school was hyping us up.
Yeah.
But at the time, I had a girlfriend, and she ain't like that shit.
What aspect of it she didn't like? She didn't like what you was talking about, or
She ain't like the hoes. She ain't
yeah,
like the hoes.
yeah, the attention you was getting from the music.
And like at the point in time, I thought we was serious.
Yeah, of
So I
course.
was like, yeah, beef. There's a million ways to make money. I don't really need to make music. So I stopped making music. I shouldn't have stopped making music then.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, bro.
But from like 2019 to 2022, I did not make music. And then 2020,
Trying to make it work with her and shit.
uh, not bro. We broke up in like 2020. And then I moved down to Missouri in 2021.
Okay.
And I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just grab a 9 to 5, hustle, man, get the
Get the paper,
grind,
get that paper,
get
yeah.
the pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was down there for about a year, and then my older brother, he had my nephew. So then I moved back up here, and my nigga, shout out XO Rails. I didn't even tell you about XO Rails. 2020 COVID lockdown. We got trapped in the crib together. It was me and him, my older brother, studio apartment. Yeah, man. I'm talking, bro had a bed. Me and this nigga Rails was sharing a fucking sectional with the recliners on the end. Shit was
Gutter.
rough.
Yeah,
Like
hell
real,
yeah.
like bro, I'm telling that song I showed y'all, bro. Like,
Yeah.
fucking, we was starving. We ate sardines, bro, 14 days straight.
That's
like
crazy.
to the point the
That's
first
crazy.
couple days we was pulling them bitches out the can, bro. And then that nigga Rel start chefing them bitches, bro, like deep frying them, and like we was hurting.
He was
bro.
doing some different shit with it just to keep it
My
moving.
soul.
Yeah.
But then, like, yeah, man, bro, I just woke up one day and I'm like, man, I'm not eating no more fucking sardines. So I went, my boy fronted me a half, and then I did the, you know what we do.
Yeah.
Made it shake and shit. I put it to you like this: I ain't ate a fucking sardine since. I ain't ate a fucking
Hell
sardine since, bro.
Hell yeah.
Never again. But in the midst of that, while I'm doing what I'm doing, hustling, he making music. He like, bro, we ain't here. He's like, nigga, you work from home. Yeah, man, we don't do nothing but smoke, get money, play the game. Bro, I'm gonna turn these beats on, write something. So then I started writing with him, and then shout out Kels too, cause Kels had the stew and the storage unit. Actually, we started off in his basement, then moved to the storage unit. We made some jams then. Oh damn, I'm over here yapping.
No, you good, bro. That's what we here for. Sure
But,
time.
yeah, man, like, and then it really, so like I was making music then, and then after they opened the world back up and everything,
Yeah.
he moved out. He would have got a place with his woman. Yeah, I mean, I really, from there, that was like my connection to the music was
Right.
like going to the studio with bro. So we part ways essentially. He keep making music. I'm back to hustling. I'm getting bread, and then I go out to Missouri, was working, came back, and he's like, nigga, you're back now. So he got me a job at Wendy's with him. And the whole time we there, he's like, bro, you're back now. Like, why aren't you making music? Woo, woo. So then I got back to making music with him again. And it's been history.
Been history ever since.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up. So, bro really motivated you, put you back in the mood. Now, whenever you had that initial rejection from big bro, he was like, nah, man, this ain't it. Did that derail you? Did that stop? Did that really put a halt to what you were doing with the music, or were you still dabbling?
I'd say more like it holds it like 90% of it.
Yeah.
Because like there was them the older niggas. Yeah, I mean,
Right.
if he don't fuck with it, my other niggas older niggas probably ain't gonna be like, bro, like don't even. Yeah, man. So it's like trying to write and things of that nature is where it killed my confidence. But
Yeah.
I started freestyling a lot.
Did that help your writing whenever you were doing the freestyling? Did that help? Could you tell the difference in your writing from rapping more, from getting more practice with the freestyling?
Yeah, definitely. I could. It's just like working out or
Yeah,
like going
exactly,
to football practice, man. Get
Yep.
the practice reps in.
Yep.
That's what is preparing you to perform.
It's preparing you for the real game.
Hell yeah.
Now, when you said you bounced back and you went to school and y'all started recording there and y'all got a little bit of a following in school, everybody's starting to pay a little bit more attention.
Hell yeah.
Were you just did you drop any projects at that time, or you just dropping just singles and shit with the homies?
We dropped one single. Me and him together, we dropped one single, and then I stopped. cause like I've hindsight is 2020.
Of course.
I was a nut. I was a nut for like, oh man, I love this bitch. Let me go.
Yeah.
Let me go do the music. Let me just say fuck the music. I was tweaking.
Yeah.
But I had to do that. I had to learn from that.
Yeah.
I had to. Yeah, man. So
Time is everything, right?
definitely time is of the essence. Time
Yeah.
is money.
Yep.
Time is everything.
Now, you bring up a good point because not only yourself, you know, I mean, I've suffered the same thing. I've had homies suffer the same thing where relationships can hinder your progress in music because if you're with someone who doesn't understand, if you're with someone who doesn't understand your passion or don't have their own passions, you know, I mean, it's tough to balance relationships and music because music requires a lot. It
Yeah.
requires a lot of attention. Sometimes it requires a lot of late hours, and it's not really conducive of a relationship if you don't have someone who's not fully aboard.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good lesson for our viewers to even catch from you is, you know, you said you was in love, you know, I mean, or believed yourself to be in love, and you put everything to a halt. Now, do you regret that, or do you think that was necessary at the time for your self progression, for your self growth?
I feel like it was definitely because like I'm on the fence about it because sometimes I regret it. I'd be like, damn, like if I'd have just stuck with the music, I'd be so I wouldn't necessarily
Further ahead.
yeah, like and no telling about like how much, but I think I'd be further than I am currently.
Right.
And, you know, so like I think about that, but at the same time, I love that shit. I love the grind.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it happened. I was able to learn from it. Yeah, I mean, I was able to grow as a person from it. So like I feel like it wasn't what I intended, but
That's how it shook up.
yeah, that's how the dice roll, and you just got to pick that bitch up and shake again. You know what I
100%.
mean? Roll with the punches.
No, like I said, I just think it's such a great learning experience because, you know, I've been through it too before where, you know, I mean, my shorty was like, you know, I ain't feeling, which, you know, it's a lot of late hours, you know, shows, you coming home late, you know what I mean? Or like you said, just general attention you might be getting from other females because of what you do. And you might not be giving that any attention, but they're giving you attention. And that might throw off your partner. And sometimes you'll risk years, you'll lose years trying to make that other person happy, all for it to maybe not work out or something like that. Now you have a dream deferred because you were trying to please someone else instead of appeasing yourself. And sometimes it's important to be selfish. You know what I mean? It may be hard to do if that's not a part of your natural if that's not a part of your natural personality to be selfish. But sometimes it's necessary though.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to be selfish.
Sometimes there will always be a time, no matter the situation, circumstances, no matter even the severity, you're gonna have to draw a line with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. And it's just like it's how much you're willing to accept, how much you're willing to put up with. Hey, if you can make it work, make it work.
Right.
Like now, the woman that I'm with now, I'm blessed to have her.
She supports your dreams?
Extremely supporting, caring. Yeah, man. It's just like that's really all the nigga needed.
Right.
Yeah, man. I don't need you to do nothing else. But if I ask if you got me, say you got me and mean that.
And
shit.
mean that shit, yeah.
Yeah, man. I take care of everything else. But yeah, man. Even Superman had his off days.
Yeah, right.
I'm not gonna be 100%, 365 days a year. But I'm gonna do my best to give you that.
Right.
Yeah, man. But
sometimes you gotta Clark Kent that shit.
hell yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah.
I feel it. All right, so you made the you made the jams during COVID. You're rocking with the homies. Now, was it tough to get back in the groove after taking a hiatus for a while? Was it tough to get back in the groove? Did you have was it some learning curve? Because the game constantly changing too, right? The game's constantly changing. It's constantly moving. Was it? Did you feel that?
Honestly, so music I make, I mean the music I used to make, if you would have asked me at that time, 18 to 20, oh, what type of music, I'd have said I'm a rapper.
Okay.
Right, but now I'm an artist. And it's like the first day that I was like, yeah, I'm back on this music shit. I wrote The Mortuary's Assistant.
Okay.
And I don't even
Is that something you wouldn't have done prior to?
I don't
Back
think
when
so.
you considered yourself a rapper?
I don't think so. Cause it's like I was trying to rap, you know what I mean? But it's like now like I'm feeling it,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like
You
shit.
got you got a different type of passion
Mm-hmm.
for it. Yeah.
It's like whether I'm rapping or yelling or singing, I mean, you gonna feel it.
Right.
Uh, I don't even. I'm going on and on.
No,
I
as you
don't
should,
even.
bro. This is your time. Now, for you, what's the difference between a rapper and an artist?
Oh, really? I think like catalog or like, and really not even necessarily catalog. Is well, yeah, definitely. I'm high, bro. My fault. Catalog definitely because like you could if all you
The versatility in your catalog.
yeah definitely because
Yeah.
like if you just putting out like rap, you're a rapper.
Right.
Well, like let's say you got like a rap EP here, you got like some R&B over here, or like not even like some or like some new jazz, like some you just doing different shit. Then like I consider you an artist because from my perspective, you're not in one lane.
Right.
You got this lane, you got that lane,
You're not in the box.
precisely, not in the box. That's what I yeah, and like even with like even not that I'm thinking about it, for like even like with rappers are even artists because like ad libs, harmonies, things of that nature. Everybody's an artist. Is just where you place that artist, if that makes
Where you
sense.
place that artistry at? Yeah. No. 100%. That makes sense. 100%. I think that's a good thing to say because I notice now a lot of people who would probably at one point in time consider themselves rappers are starting to venture off and consider themselves to be more of artists
Mm,
and um, and diving off into different things, right?
mm,
Because I think with hip hop in general, it's a lot of lyricism put into it, right? There's
mm,
always lyricism is important, and in every genre of music outside of hip hop, lyricism is important. But I think the way that hip hop artists are technicians with lyricism, it lends itself into other genres.
mm.
And the more you start to respect and understand lyricism, the easier it is to lend yourself in other genres.
Yeah,
You
I
know what I mean?
I could speak from personal experience. I agree with that 110%.
Yeah, I can, so I feel what you're saying, and that's why I wanted to get your perspective on what do you feel the difference is between an artist and a rapper, and I think you summed it up well. It's about your ability to be able to go into that world and also be able to dive into other worlds. And I
Mm,
think hip hop, modern hip hop now anyway, lends itself to more artistry because you hear more melodic things. You hear different styles of hip hop. There's so many different subgenres inside of the genre of hip hop now. I mean, you have like rappers who do like country type twang stuff. You know what I mean? If
that
you go
nigga
out to the Midwest,
Shabuzi's
yeah,
tough.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you get into that type of stuff. You got rappers who are, you know what I mean, more into melodic singing, almost R&B type hip hop. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So it is so many subgenres. So to your point, even rappers now that are rappers are artists. You know what
yeah.
I mean? So that's dope that you're bringing your artistry into it. Now you said you dropped the mortuary assistant um, as your first song back.
Yeah.
What inspired that? What inspired that jam? We're gonna get into that a little bit after you talk about it. But what
Just
inspired that jam?
uh so like I always been a bad kid. Fighting.
It's always been a bad kid.
The only year I completed, like I was there on the first day of school and I was there on the last day of school was my senior year of high school.
For real?
So I was always fighting. And it's like it's just I've always been like angry, and then like in the streets. You know what I mean, like what happened was happening.
Yeah.
So it's just like just all of that. I mean, just built up inside because like I don't really talk to nobody. I
Hmm.
feel like
You ain't
me,
never really have an outlet for that anger.
yeah, and shit. That's how the mortuary system was made. It
Dope.
was a
I could definitely hear that, bro. I could hear the edge in it. I can hear like you're saying some of the anger. You know what I mean? That's why I like it. I think it's a great, and especially the way I was introduced to it, being at a show, a live performance, it lends itself to be a great performance track, right?
yeah. I
So
love every time I put it on every set.
yeah,
Like I'm pretty sure like the people that like come to the shows, they probably tired of hearing that.
probably
Like,
not.
probably not.
Probably not, bro.
Truly, like
Probably not.
it goes, it bangs.
Yeah.
Is I love performing it. It's like
Did you
and
know? Did you know it was going to be a great performance song when you made it?
um not really because like at first I started like I wasn't really like trying to perform.
Okay.
I wasn't like.
So you didn't
really,
even have any ideas of performing whenever the song was made. Okay.
I just cause like I don't really. I'm an introvert. I hate people. Like,
I feel that.
Like aside from like going to do shows or like coming out to like a podcast or something like this.
Unless it's music related or business related, you ain't with it.
Yeah, dude, you could go 3 years without seeing me.
Yeah.
I be.
I feel that.
I be in the cut, tucked off, getting money, man.
That's where your piece is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So like when the RTM shows started coming up, and it was just like and it was like just open entry, like just sign up, send a set list, show up, check in.
Right.
Rails was like, bro, if you don't go perform, the mortuary's assistant.
He knew, so like, he seen it right away.
Mm-hmm. So I send it in, I do that, and then me and bro, we got a new jazz joint. It's called a Pop Out. That bitch fire too. I feel like I dropped those two. This is a side note, but I dropped those two songs like back to back to show like I do this, and I do this.
Give people different ends of the spectrum.
And I could do everything in between.
Right.
But I mean, it's like the first time I did it, I ain't even peep. Cause like Shamar, shout out Shamar, DJ at RTM.
Shout out Shamar for sure, man. Dope artist too. We've had Shamar on the show, so make sure y'all check out that episode.
He was turned. I'm looking at the footage because Rails he recorded it. I'm looking at the footage behind me. He going crazy.
Going crazy, yeah.
And I'm seeing like when I was performing it, they was going crazy. I'm like, I might be onto something.
Yeah, for sure.
This might be that. And the anger there. I mean, I just gotta. It's like
channel
therapy.
the anger.
Yeah.
Channel the anger. Yeah.
It's like therapy to me, man. Like it's like every time I record one of those songs, I just come out feeling better.
You get whatever you had off your chest.
Definitely.
Sure. Hey, shout out to all the viewers watching too. We see y'all out there.
Swear, shout out y'all, man.
We appreciate
y'all coming in.
For sure. But let's get into that mortuary assistant for the people and let them hear the jam we were talking about. You want to intro it?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, how would I don't even know how I do that.
Just tell us about it a little bit.
Oh, this some real raw shit. You gonna hear this, you gonna go crazy. You gonna fuck with it. I hope you fuck with it.
Hell yeah.
This one of them. This one of them is gonna turn you up, man.
For sure, man. This is Ronny Bando, the mortuary's assistant. Make sure y'all go ahead and cop that on all platforms.
All platforms.
Make sure y'all check in on that. All platforms.
This is so fire.
We ain't get it to work during beforehand either. We're gonna start that over so everybody get the full thing.
All right. Before you head out, just remember, castrate your local fentanyl dealer.
Yeah! You better wish him luck. Caught him walking out of the house. Now that's a sitting duck. Ran him down into the ground. These hollows ate him up. Got the drop. I grab my fin and then I spin. Him at his top. His body drop. Yeah, that's a win. I stay on go. I keep a pole up over flow. I sip it slow. I get the go. I'm out the dough. It's to the trap. I grab the bag and double fast. She count the cash. I roll a blunt right on her ass. Then we get it cracking. I bend her over, beat her back, but I'm never lacking. I'm pistol packing when I'm cracking. Lurking, I'm in the cut. I got my semi-tuck. Ski mask, still toes on. You better wish him luck. Caught him walking out of the house. Now it's a sitting duck. Ran him down into the ground. These hollows hate him up. Lurking, I'm in the cut. I got my semi-tuck. Ski mask, still toes on. You better wish him luck. Caught him walking out of the house. Now it's a sitting duck. Ran him down into the ground. These hollows hate him up.
Yes. We cut the head, remove the spine, but we never do the time. That's all, folks. Sweet dreams.
Yeah, man, that was the joint for me, bro. That really did it. And like I said, I already knew whenever you came on, bro, and you got on stage, you was like, yeah, I got one jam. I was like, yeah, he about to kill this shit, and it was that jam. So, um, yeah, man, no, I'm definitely rocking with you.
Oh man, thinking
Beamer,
back on that
Beamer
night.
just came in the comments.
Oh, shout out Beamer. I need a little bit more introvert in me, man. I be outside, door to door like a Mormon.
He definitely
Nah,
do too.
swear, bro, it's always outside. Here you go.
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, shout out Beamer, man, for sure.
Swear, shout out. Hey, go listen to our song 422 out on all platforms. It's featuring me. It's on Bro's album. He just dropped it. Well, he dropped it back in April, but that shit, that's 5 months ago. Listen to that shit.
Yeah, definitely check that out. Beamer's one of the dogs too. He had an episode on here. Make sure y'all go check that out if y'all haven't seen that one. We got Beamer the ET, so make sure y'all check that out. But yeah, bro, that was the one for me that really did it. And I was like, yeah, it had me intrigued and had me following, and definitely looking forward to having you on. I was like, yeah, I got to bring bro on. It'll be special, and just following what you were doing after that.
Man, I apologize it took so long because I really wanted to.
No.
When you first said something to me that night, I was like, yeah, I got to.
Yeah.
But shit, life started lifing. But I'm happy we was able to finally lock it in.
Oh man, everything happens
Sure.
when it's supposed to, bro. And I like it when things happen organically.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I love it when it happens when it needs to happen. And it might not have been the right time before. You know what I mean? You dropped a couple of joints probably since then too.
Yeah, I
You know what I
definitely
mean?
dropped some stuff during the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm gonna plug y'all real quick, just a little. Oh, me and Rose getting ready to drop something. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but while we on that, tell the people how to get a hold of you if they want to follow you on social media.
It's
if
Ronny,
they want to.
Ronny.Bando on IG.
I'm good. Appreciate you.
All platforms, Ronny Bando, man. Come fuck with the kid.
Yeah, make sure, and producers, if y'all want to get at them, man, artists want to collab,
Hit
get at
me.
bro, man, for sure.
Hit me. I'm down to work with everybody, man. Let's get it.
For sure. You see, we're down here at Marley State of Mind podcast, the world's dopest podcast down here at the Bunch of Bull Studios.
Definitely.
So that's how we getting down tonight. So you said you dropped another song that same day,
No, not the same day. It was
but
like
around the same time.
like a month later, like 2-3. Yeah, I don't know. It's almost a year. Almost
Okay.
a year.
How was the reaction to the first joint, the mortuary assistance? How was
They
the
loved
reaction?
it, bro. Like I got great feedback. It was like, bro, I didn't even like what even type of music is that?
Right.
Like this shit is nuts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I call it homicide music for real.
Mm,
It was like I be in that one mode.
yeah.
I be trying.
For sure. Like I wasn't really familiar with, like you said, like what it was, but I fuck with like rock and shit anyway. Like I fuck with all sorts of different shit. You know what I mean? I be
Right.
on my reggae tip sometimes, just whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever the vibe calls for, I be on. And I let the homies hear it last week. I was telling you a little bit off camera, and it was like, man, there was like, if you like that, fuck with City Morgue, and it definitely is kind of like in that same vein to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, okay, this is hard. Have you heard of them before? That
Yeah.
type of shit?
Actually, I consider Zilla. He was like a good inspiration. Zilla Kami.
For real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I fuck with his music. I fuck with his music heavy. I've
Yeah.
been fucking with his music, and it's like I'm like, I try it.
Yeah.
And cause I'm like, this shit is tough. Like I could try to make something sound like that, and it worked. Yeah, man. I
Yeah,
did
hell-
it,
hell
and
yeah,
it's
it
like,
worked.
It has that, and it's like, and it also has its own authenticity.
Right.
I mean, like I'm not biting bars. To me, I don't really. The only thing that sound like them niggas is the beat.
Right, yeah, exactly, same. And that's what I was going to say, bro, like, and you're spitting in there, and that's what I like about it, because I love when niggas is, and you talking that shit, too, you know what I mean? So I think that's what did
Big
it for me,
stepper,
too.
man.
Yeah, for sure. But let's get into the other joint. You said, so you dropped another one just to show the versatility.
Mm-hmm.
And that was XL Rails with you on the pop-out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What was the inspiration for that? Was it for the fact that you wanted to let people know you had another side to you, that you wasn't just a one-trick pony type shit?
That's the reason I dropped it. But like, I just made it off. That's how I was feeling that day. Yeah, man. I was just
Trying
I
to pop
caught
out.
a vibe. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, shit, yeah, man. And then I showed it to bro. I'm like, hop on it. And he's like, give me 20 minutes.
Did he cook it that fast, too?
He cooked. That nigga cooked. He cooked
Yeah.
it like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Like 20 it took me like I say 30, 45 to write it.
right.
It took me about an hour to write the mortuary's assistant.
For real? That ain't bad, though.
Nah,
Ain't
yeah,
bad for a job.
when I go to write, I lock in. I be locked in. No distractions. Phone on D&D. Tell baby like I hit you in a minute. I'm listening to beats right now.
You fully focused. You ain't
I get in
fucking
the
with
kitchen
nothing
and
else.
cook, bro. I get in the kitchen and cook.
Chef shit.
Hell yeah.
All right, so we're gonna get into this pop out. This is Pop Out featuring XL Rails. This on all platforms?
Yes, sir. All platforms. Shout out my brother, man.
Yeah, XL Rails, shout out to you, bro. Pop Out. Is it on? Is it on, Jesse? Yeah. Every once in a while we run into this. It's what happened when you go live.
Shout out you, Beamer. I read that silently, but just know I seen it.
She only love me for the band, she gon' pop out. She love when I do my little dance, when I rock out. Shitting on them, leave them in a trance when I hop out. She love when I do my little dance, when I rock out. Rock out, rock out, rock out, rock out, dancer, that little bitch a dancer. United my plans, little baby, I'm a bad romancer. Love you, baby, I can't love you. Only time I really feel a thing is when I fuck you. Bag up, I'ma fill the bag up. Riding around with Vosky VOE, I got
Shout
my
out
flag
Visions.
up.
Shout out
Oh, she
Gio.
mad
Shout out
up.
Kill.
That little bitch, she mad up.
Shout out the guys, man. Y'all know it's big VOE shit, man.
She only love me for the band, she gon' pop out. She love when I do my little dance, when I rock out. Shitting on them, leave them in a trance when I hop out. She love when I do my little dance, when I rock out. Rock out, rock out, rock out, rock out. Toxic, that little bitch, she toxic. She give me a feeling in my tummy, make me nauseous. Garbage, that little bitch, she garbage. You not even shining, little baby, you need polish. Alice, she really want diamonds. She don't go to college, but she really fly the carpet. She only love me for the band, she gon' pop out. She love when I do my little dance, when I rock out. Shitting on them, leave them in a trance when I hop out. She love when I do my
You're on my
little
dick.
dance,
I don't
when
like that. I don't like that, Beamer.
rock out.
That was Pop Out by Ronny Bando
All platforms.
featuring XL Rails. Said that shit same time. Featuring XL Rails. Beamer said that's your real laugh.
Also, He shit.
What happened, man?
I
But-
just laughed, man. I don't,
So
it be niggas like that worry about how another man laughs.
how'd you link up with Beamer?
Same show. I'm linked up with you.
Okay. Rock till morning.
Yeah, same show.
For sure.
Actually, we started talking about 422 that night.
Okay.
He was like, "Yeah, I got some." He was like, "That shit was crazy. I got some shit you might go hard on. Yeah, man. Let's exchange, tap in, and shit. We've been tapped in since. That's my dog.
Yeah, for
Shout
sure.
out Butler.
Yeah, shout out Butler Hip Hop. All the shit they got going on over there.
No, not Butler Hip Hop.
Not Butler Hip Hop?
Nah.
Oh. No, I meant just like the hip hop scene in Butler.
Oh, the hip hop scene, yeah. But like that little community,
Yeah.
them niggas got it.
Yeah. No, not the actual. I know what you're talking about now. So I was like, what?
Yeah. Nah.
Shout out them boys.
Respectfully, fuck them niggas.
Yeah. But nonetheless, yeah, shout out to them boys in Butler. They're definitely doing their things. Beamer and all them boys representing heavy.
Swear, me and DTSK, we actually
Yeah, DTSK. For
we got
sure.
something me and him working on. I'm the feature, but he ain't got his verse down yet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm already done.
Waiting for him. Mm-hmm. Y'all gonna release that joint?
I hope so.
Okay.
But
For
yeah,
sure.
it's gonna be some fire. I'm excited to see what he do on it, man.
So you made a few connections that night at the show. Mm-hmm. So talk about, you said that was your second show. Talk about when you stepped into performing. Like, what was the first show like? How did you get into performing?
For real, at that time, I had a couple songs down. The first song I performed, it was ass, but I knew it was compared to the shit that I really do. Like I knew that song was like lower tier.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just gonna use this as an icebreaker. You know what I
Right.
mean? Cause like y'all hear this shit, y'all might pull your phones out like, yeah, this nigga ain't on that. And then hear that next shit and be like, hold on, what? Like
Right.
this nigga got something on him.
Right.
So I mean, and it's like the crowd went exactly like how I thought. Like reaction wise, I knew they wasn't gonna fuck with the first one. I knew they was gonna fuck with Pop Out.
Right.
And then I was like, I'm gonna fuck their head up doing the Mortuary's Assistant after that.
So you kind of had it planned out how you wanted to play anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So you wasn't even worried about the first jam.
Hell no. I'm
Right.
like, man, I'm just getting this shit over with. I mean, because it was because I didn't want to do a 2-song set, but I only had 3 songs recorded.
Right.
So I was like, man, let me boom and then turn it up real quick.
Was it difficult to get on stage that first time, especially you being an introvert and not really being in the crowds and people? Was it difficult?
It was difficult until I stepped foot on the stage.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want to get on I ain't gonna lie, I was bitching for real. I didn't want to get on the stage because I be in you see me out, I'm 9 times out of 10 dressed in something like this, all black. I'm in the cut. I'm not trying to
Low key.
Unless you my niggas, I'm not trying to talk. I'm peeping game. I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm like, do I want to get on stage? And then Rose was like, nigga, if you don't get, and I was like, fuck it. And as soon as I stepped on the stage, I'm like,
All that shit went
being
away.
up here, nigga.
Yeah, all that shit went away.
I'm like, I ain't even told these niggas my name yet, and I feel, this shit crazy.
Was it like you said, recording sometime for you is therapeutic? Did you find the same type of therapeutic experience through performing? You get that same type of feeling from performing?
I'm gonna say yes and no. It's just like, cause like that feeling of performing, it's like I feel like Randy Moss, bro. I just went out there, 3 catches, 3 touchdowns when I get off the stage.
Yeah,
That's
good
how
reference.
I feel.
Yeah, for sure.
But like in the studio, I mean, I feel like that's like only the people I consider my family be in the studio with me for real.
It's more of a spiritual
And it's
experience.
Like, yeah, damn near.
Yeah.
Damn near. I got the people I love dearly with me, and I got some shit to get off my chest.
Yeah.
Whether it's the trap metal shit or some shit like Pop Out or some other shit, I'm just trying. I mean, I feel like I gotta say it, man, so I go on there with the guys and say it.
Is that an important part of your process, having like the loved ones in the studio?
Right now, I'm gonna say yes.
They give you good feedback?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I
They
know
keep it
my-
funky with you? Like, no, that ain't it.
Hell yeah! Like what?
Yeah.
What? You done heard Rose music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know when if I'm gonna go to sing, why wouldn't I have that nigga with me?
Right, right.
That nigga my singing coach, for real.
Mm.
And he tell every nigga the same thing. He said I learned how to sing by listening to Chris Brown and just keep singing it until I can sing it in my voice, right? And for the longest, I didn't know what the fuck he meant. But I know what he mean now, if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
it's like, I see the improvements working with him. So anytime I'm doing some shit like that off GP, I gotta have bro with me.
Right. Because you know he's going to give you the advice you need to keep you right.
He gonna steer me in the right direction.
Hell yeah, for sure. No, that's what's up, man. It's important to have people that are going to keep it funky with you, keep it raw, because that's going to get the best out of you. I think the most disappointing thing whenever you're listening to music, I think the most important thing when you're listening to music or you're making music is the what is it?
Oh, that other song you was talking about, that he just commented. We got that other one with Arve when shout out Matt. Matt in
Yeah.
LA right now. He with his brother Jay. Shout out Jay. That's my engineer. Or in my opinion, the greatest nigga in the city. The
Yeah.
greatest nigga in the city.
For sure. Definitely shout them out.
But me and Beamer, we he sent me some shit he was working on. There's some different shit, and I'm like, nigga, make an open, and he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, bro, I feel like I could do something to it. Like 15, 20 minutes later, I text him back like, yeah, my verse is cool.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Whenever we get it in, we can get it in. And we were supposed to go to the studio last Wednesday, but I got sick. I ended up going to the hospital. So he recorded his single version, cause when he pulled up on me, we was chopping it up, and he was like, "How you want to do it?" And I was like, "Bro, you drop a single, and then like we just remix
Do a
it."
remix, yeah.
Yeah. So he got his version done, and then when Matt get back from LA, I'm gonna link in, I'm gonna tap in, cause I got some shit to record, man.
Got some shit to say, bro.
I try to hell yeah. I try to record like once a month because like the way my shit set up, if I get one good 6-hour session, I can come out with like 5-6 songs.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So
You're working
and
while you're in there.
and I feel like 5 or 6 songs a month, that's peak. That's peak. I keep doing that. Yeah, man. I'm building the unreleased catalog.
Yeah,
so
yep.
like I could just whenever I'm chilling, I can go through, see what I gotta fix on songs, see what songs is ready for the final master, and go from there.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but that fucked up. So I ain't I ain't do no music in September. I feel some type of way about
Took
that.
you off your schedule.
Hell yeah.
No,
But
hell yeah.
as
No,
soon as bro get back, it's up.
no, and that's exactly my point. Is saying like it's good to have people that you trust in the studio because that helps you perfect your craft. And you got an engineer you fuck with. I always say an engineer is like a barber. Like you got to have a real relationship with that motherfucker and trust him
Man,
to make
'cause
you right, keep you right.
it's gonna make or break. He determined how you sound. Yeah, man. And
Yep.
if you not, this is my mom calling me.
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead, handle that. For
Hey,
sure,
Mom.
handle that. No, but I always
I'm
say
in the
that
middle
that
of the
relationship.
interview right now.
That relationship with the engineer is something special because, like you said, it's going to be the person that makes your
That's a
sound.
bet. I see you then.
They're going to make you sound the way you need to sound. They're going to keep you right, and they're going to keep you in pocket and make sure what the people hear is what it's supposed to be. So it's good to have those trusted people, those individuals that tell you like that ain't it, bro. Go back in there and do that shit again.
And the worst thing that can happen to anybody in the music scene, whether you singing, rapping, is who have people around you who don't give a fuck.
Yep. Yeah.
That's the word. That's the most detrimental thing to progress,
100%,
growth,
yep.
all of that. Cause if you hop in a booth sounding like a 2-pack of ass, and they like, yeah, bro, drop that shit.
Yep. Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. No, that's why I like it. Like you send something to somebody and they be like, "Oh, that's fire." Like
And
that's
it's
cool.
like-
That's cool. And somebody brought this shit into perspective. Somebody here, I can't remember what guest it was, but somebody brought it into perspective. Everybody don't hear music the same way the artists do, so they might not really have a serious critique to give you. So
Right.
saying it's fire might be the best critique that they can give. So you can't hold everybody to this expectation to break it down like, "Oh man, you should have did this." But at the same time, sometimes you want to hear like something that is constructive in some type of way, something more than just, "Oh yeah, that's dope."
It's like one thing that like I'm learning, cause like I hate, like for real, I hate meeting new people. I hate tapping in. I hate all of that shit. But in this profession, you have to.
You got a network.
And it's like, as I'm learning that, it's becoming like the most important thing is to have music friends.
Yeah, yep.
I mean, because you know they got that ear.
Yep.
Whether you a singer and that nigga over there rapping about trapping, getting bows, doing drills. I mean, he still got an ear for music.
Right.
I mean, so it's cool to like get like, okay, I'm a singer. I'm gonna get the trapping niggas to listen to my shit. I'm gonna get the emo kids to listen to my shit. I'm gonna get the indie kids to listen to my shit and give me critiques. You know what I mean? Because like I know me personally as an artist, I listen to everything.
Yeah, yep.
I mean, there's like I don't stick to just rap or I don't stick to just like old school R&B and shit like that. Like no, I got a mix of everything. Because
Yeah.
I got an ear for it.
Right.
I mean, I got an ear for it.
Exactly.
So it's like with people in those designated areas, I mean, offering feedback, that shit's invaluable.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
Like yeah, bro, I don't rap, but like I feel like if you come in with this cadence, hitting on this note, that shit gonna sound crisp.
Right.
And then you do that shit, and you just took a song you was feeling iffy about some bars on, you redo it a different way, that shit hit harder.
Right. Exactly.
But that nigga don't even make the type of music you make,
But he
know how to-
understand music.
Bro, do this, watch this.
Yeah. Exactly. No, 100%, bro. Now, what can we expect? So, I know you've been dropping the singles. Can we look forward to an album?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got 30 songs in my vault right now, and I don't know where.
They
to
say you're
start.
doing what, like six songs a month. You got a plan for them?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I'm just stocking up. I'm stocking up. I know that's not really the best plan of action, because like shit in this social media age, man, a nigga could blow up today and be nobody in 4 days.
Yeah.
So it's like if you get a little buzz, you gotta keep it going. But it's like I feel like the buzz that I'm getting right now, it's like this shit is just this is love. This is me going around my city and my city like yo, I fuck with this nigga.
Right.
So it's like if I obviously the goal is to pick up the pace. But if I'm just
Yeah.
just sticking them where they least when they least expect it, then hey.
Especially
you
if the
know?
punches are landing, right? So fuck it.
Yeah, real shit.
Yeah.
And you, nigga, I may not throw 100 punches in this round, but all 20 of these hoes gonna stick.
Yeah. Yep.
Um,
No, for sure. No, I know I'm gonna be looking forward to it. I know you've been dropping some singles, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what you got coming up. You got any shows coming up?
Right now, nah. Right
Okay.
now, I'm working. Like, I'm working, writing, trying to get in the stew.
For sure. If y'all watching this, y'all booking shows and got some beats, y'all want features, man. Get at that man Ronny
Fuck with
Bando.
your boy,
Yeah,
bro.
get at that man Ronny Bando.
Currently, I am nobody, but I ain't gonna be nobody for too much longer. Get in while the getting's good. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed.
Tell them how they can get a hold of you again, bro.
Bro, Ronny.Bando on IG. That's my main point of contact is IG. And then my music not on SoundCloud yet, but YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Ronny Bando. Fuck with the kid, man.
For sure. No, we appreciate you coming out to join us, bro.
Shit, I'm blessed to be here.
Man, like I said, I've been looking forward to it for a while. You know what I mean? Definitely keep rocking out, bro. Keep doing them shows because made a lot of good connections from that show. That's another thing for artists to recognize, man. Do them shows, get out there, put yourself out there. You start networking. You don't know what type of relationships you can build off of those type of opportunities. And really in hip hop, your network is your net worth. You know what I mean? Like you can do so much just by networking. You can get so much done that a value of $1 can't get done. You know what I mean? So definitely make sure you do that
Off the strength.
off the strength.
And when you lock in with niggas, you gotta lock in. Or like, just don't be on weird shit. Cause
Straight
like,
up.
weird shit, we don't tolerate weird shit no more. It's 2024, man. Either lock in or sit the fuck down.
Yeah, please. Absolutely. No, but once again, man, I'm so grateful for you being here. I appreciate you. Anytime you got anything going on, man, you're welcome to come back and rock with us.
Surely, man.
You know what I mean?
That's
Down
I'm
here at the Bunch of Bull Studio. World's dopest podcast, the Marley
World's
State of
dopest
Mind podcast, man.
man. Shout out Marley. Shout out Uniontown. Shout out Bunch of Bull Studio, man.
sure.
It's your boy Ronny Bando.
Yeah, man. But until next time, we'll see y'all. Matter of fact, we got another podcast coming up after this. This is our first double header in Marley State of Mind. So this is a new one. So make sure y'all tune back in with us. I mean, we'll also be back next week. We're gonna have some dope content for y'all next week. But we'll have, of course, the regular Marley State of Mind podcast as well. So until then, peace.
Peace.